What's up, everyone? It's Canaan, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses. Okay, so this might be a shorter episode again because I gotta work tomorrow and all that, so don't want to be up really late editing and rendering and converting and all that good stuff. So as always, if you enjoy our content, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave us a comment, and first thing we're going to do is watch these supports real quick, though it may not make much sense since we're about to go to war, but we've only got two.
Why am I so off? Yesterday wasn't like this. Some days I just can't seem to hit anything.
Well, that's anybody.
Your mind, body, and technique are not.
There's some days where I'm really good at Elden Ring, and then there's some days where I just stink.
You lack experience. You'll improve if you practice.
Now that you mention it, Shamir, how come I've never seen you train? Do you keep odd hours? Or are you just so good that you don't even need it anymore?
I am always training. Look here.
A dagger.
Watch.
Bling.
Wow, nice throw. That was a long one. But does throwing knives at pillars really count as shooting practice?
I mean, I couldn't do it.
Is that a centipede? You pierced it clean in
Yeah,
half.
poor
How did you
centipede.
even see that?
It didn't
I
do
train
anything to
everything.
you.
Eyes, speed, accuracy. Watch as the bird flies. Feel the wind. Recognize the distance between objects.
He sounds like
Not
a
all training
robot.
requires a weapon. Integrate training into your daily routine.
My daily routine, huh? That's great advice. Thanks. I'll do my best.
Very good. Just be cautious.
I'm so sick of it all. There is so much to be done, yet all I encounter are new problems and pitfalls. Sometimes I wish I could spend just one day doing absolutely nothing and gorging myself on sweets.
I think that's all of us. Let's do just that.
Do you mean it? Just the thought makes me happy, but Hubert would never allow it. Indeed. It may not be possible now, but one day we will know the joys of idling. Mark my words. Is that a smirk I spy? Is it so amusing to you, me daydreaming of free time? Your silly grin says otherwise. But let's put all that aside for now.
Edelgard is
There is
really the
something
only
I've been
one that
meaning to
Violet
tell you.
teases.
I'm afraid this might sound a bit sentimental. However,
Oh, she's
I want to
blushing.
thank you. Because of you, I feel I can walk my fated path without losing myself. If I were alone, I might have lost perspective and become a harsh leader with a heart of ice. But I'm not alone. With you by my side, I'm somehow free to be not only a leader, but simply Edelgard. Until now, no one has been able to surpass me, much less command me. I have always been seen as an untouchable princess or emperor. No one spoke to me as an equal or met my gaze without flinching. It was lonely, terribly lonely. The only person I could rely on as I tried to claw my way out of the darkness was myself. But you have been a brilliant light. Somehow you have chased the darkness away. And for that, I will always be grateful.
That sounds like a love confession to me. Okay. There, that's done. So let's talk to everybody real quick.
Professor, I'm okay with fighting whoever we need to, but I really don't want to battle my father. Oh,
Yeah,
but
too
I know
bad. That might
something
happen.
is wrong with the church. And more than that, I believe in you, and I trust your word. You lead, and I'll follow.
I always like this part, like talking to the characters from other kingdoms.
Imagine making half the world your enemy for the sake of realizing your own ideals. Edelgard is so radiant and strong compared to someone like me. What if I have the power to change the world too? Even just a little bit.
Well, that's some
I don't even get my own room here. At least I get that at home.
But speaking of home, Hubert told me something. He said my father was stripped of his title. I guess he did as he pleased and opposed Edelgard.
I love how she's smiling.
Wait, does that mean my father's going to be home all the time now. On second thought, I think I'm fine right here.
Poor thing.
Yes, the Empire and Bridget were once warring with each other, but now I have made the decision to be fighting with the Empire. It is a choice of irony, I feel. But I am having no regrets. My belief is with you and with Edelgard.
Edelgard became emperor and raised an army, huh? Who knew the kid had it in her? mean,
I did, because I was there.
Of course, I knew she'd be emperor eventually, but the more I think about it, the more surprised I am. I wonder who's gonna win.
It's
Thinking
us,
about
of
it
course.
makes me scared. We're fighting the Knights of Saros. Still, I know you'll figure something out.
With the Empire taking over Garreg Mach, I wonder what will happen to Abyss. Some people have spent their whole lives there. For their sake, I hope Abyss doesn't get trampled into ruin. Thanks. You should try talking about it with Eddie. I mean, Her Majesty. She might listen to you. Also, this is less important, but if somebody trashes my room, I'm gonna be mad.
Okay.
Professor, so, you've turned against the Church to ally with the Empire too, huh? I've never pressed him for details, but Captain Geralt was always suspicious of Lady Rhea, wasn't he?
He had
I'm on your
reasons.
side no matter what. I promised him I'd support you, and that's what I plan to do.
If the Church is behind the current state of things, this society in which only crests are valued, then I have no need of it. Edelgard is taking the shortest path to change. No matter how drastic her measures, I agree that this is the only way. That said, if Edelgard strays from her noble path, I trust you will set her straight again. Won't you? I am counting on you, Professor.
Okay, no pressure.
Ah, yes.
Surely this is what the goddess willed, isn't it? I feel she would not have wanted the Church of Saros to become what it has.
I may return to Galatea territory and try to convince my father to join our cause. It's possible that... No. In my heart, I know that my father won't listen. Still, I must get him to see reason. That this is the only way to ensure our family's future.
Hey there. Is this it? There you go. Is this it? There you go.
Let's fix some stuff. She's got 2 steel swords. She'll be fine.
Is this it? There you go.
Steel lance is fine. It's fine. Fine. Okay.
Come back anytime.
Right.
But the only ones who are here that I can talk to? Could have sworn there was more.
Yes.
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 I guess not.
I knew nothing of Lady Edelgard's past or of her innermost feelings, but I know now. I persuaded her to tell all. It would have been rude to hound her relentlessly until she revealed herself, yes? Then that's certainly not what I did.
Okay.
We will join forces with the main army and attack Garreg Mach. It's a fortress built on steep ground, but it's never seen battle. That means we don't know much about it from a military perspective. But if we use all of the power at our disposal, we will capture it. From a purely mathematical standpoint, we most certainly have the power to win.
Mathematical? Well, I'm not good at that, so...
Human strength. You will be our only hope. I believe in you. I'm relying on you to lead the Black Eagle Strike Force to victory.
No pressure. Okay. Alrighty, let's do this. The Battle of Garreg Mach.
We will soon arrive at Garreg Mach Monastery. Forcing a surrender here is extremely significant, both strategically and symbolically. Of course, this is personal as well. This is where we all came together to learn and grow. I have no intention of yielding to our former classmates, so I ask that you prepare yourselves for anything.
I'm not thinking about friends right now, and I'm certainly not prepared.
Damn it, don't go around saying things that lower morale before we even get started. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's fight.
I have nothing to lose aside from my friends who are here with me. Does that answer satisfy you? I have been ready for this since leaving my land of home. I will fight and win. How can you prepare to fight? Maybe I can prepare to prepare.
There is no reason that I should not be prepared. It is my duty to stand up and battle.
Thank you all. Now, let's talk strategy.
As the raiding force, we will attack the area nearest to the monastery. The Knights of Seros certainly won't stand down after they catch sight of Her Majesty and the Professor. At the same time, the remaining areas will be surrounded and annihilated by the main army.
Annihilated. Well,
We are the decoy that must
comforting.
suppress the enemy's most elite soldiers.
We know more about the area near the monastery than anyone else in the Imperial Army. Still, we must prepare for the worst. It's possible we will have to face the Archbishop's true form, the Immaculate One. Fight with all you have, but don't be reckless. As promised, I will leave the command to our professor.
Naturally. With both Her Majesty and yourself on our side, defeat is impossible.
This will be our first battle as the Black Eagle Strike Force. All the more reason to prevail.
Alrighty. Oh joy, we have to use Hubert. Well, that's a wasted spot. Okay. Okay, we should be good. Let's look at the map. Boom, 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 boom. Take out Seth. Take out Flame. Nope, no one up there. Okay, let's fight.
Friends, our opportunity for victory will come. But first, we must see to our defenses.
The city's defenders are trying to stall for time. We must crush them swiftly. We should be wary of ambushes as well.
Ladislava is being pushed on the left flank. We must push back with equal force.
Stay focused.
I'm going after Seth, so
Yeah! Well done.
Ready.
The sun.
I will prevail.
Here we go.
As you wish.
To work.
Let's get to it.
I will get the victory. Oh no.
he's gonna die very soon.
Each battle, a chance to grow. That is that.
That's not gonna help you.
fed a weakling to their demise.
Let's keep our guard up.
Should I have held back? Each battle, a chance to grow. Should I have held back?
Yeah, this you're going kind of. Oh, come
It's
on.
not over
Oh,
yet.
she took him out.
That is that.
I'm coming for you, Seth.
Happenstance can be deadly.
Okay. That should do it.
Traitor! I will not forgive you for turning on Rhea.
Okay.
Should I have held back? Each battle, a chance to grow.
Not going too well for them now, is it?
Unfortunately.
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. Well, that's not good. I didn't mean to skip that either.
Must protect Garrick Mock. I must protect everyone.
Retreat while you still can, Flame. I beg you.
Understood. Stay safe, brother.
We will lend the Empire strength.
Eh?
Don't worry, we're allies now. I understand you must have many questions, but they'll have to wait until after the battle.
Yeah, you got
I'll
some
manage.
explaining to do.
Boring.
They seemed ripe for defeat. Witness my power.
Can I go now?
I cannot yield.
care of them.
In my master's name, I cannot allow myself to fall here. I must withdraw.
Oh boy.
Settle. Flame. Gilbert. You put your lives on the line to protect us. I would have preferred to have more time to prepare, but we cannot delay any longer. Come forth. Protect Garreg Mach Monastery from those despicable rebels.
I'll crush them all.
Uh-huh.
Her enemies are my enemies.
Let's get to it.
Seems I prevailed.
Who's left? Oh, they're getting all protective.
Are we done?
That one's almost done. And he just leaves it. Alrighty. See how it goes now. That guy didn't last long.
I'll manage.
Lady Rhea, I couldn't fight hard enough. I'm sorry.
You failed her.
Soon, your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Happenstance can be deadly. And yet, my heart is full of victory. Each battle, a chance to grow.
Oh yeah, poor little Hubert, all the way down here by himself.
I trusted you. Lady Rhea trusted you. I won't let you live after what you've done.
As expected.
Boring.
Let's get to it.
Victory received. I thought I was dead.
Lady Rhea, I'm sorry. Please, stay safe.
Uh-oh.
All is well, Catherine. You must not die here.
What else you got? Willow Mage. That's all you got.
dare you betray me, you worthless piece of garbage? I will punish
See
you
how?
myself.
Wow.
Let this be a lesson.
Let this be a lesson. Yep.
I will not allow Garrick Mach or my mother to fall.
Just 10 turns. It seemed way longer. Uh-oh.
You will not be forgiven!
Professor, look out!
The castle is crumbling!
Whoops, I forgot. I accidentally pushed the button.
Professor, take cover!
Professor!
Oh, it's going down.
1181, the new Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg, led a strategic assault against the monastery at Garrick Mach. Though her own losses were great, her foes had no choice but to surrender. Archbishop Rhea commanded the Knights of Seros, leading from the front lines against the Imperial army. After a hard-fought battle, she was forced to retreat to Ferdiad, the capital of Fargus, where she must now plan her next move. With this single attack, the Adrestian Empire officially launched its offensive against the Holy Kingdom of Fargus and the Leicester Alliance. The unification of Fodlan has begun.
Alrighty. Yep, the war has begun.
Part 2. Crimson Flower. Ethereal Moon. Beyond Escape. It is Imperial Year 1185. Half a decade has passed since Emperor Edelgard ascended the Imperial throne. Yet the continent of Fodlan still remains lost in a tempest of turmoil and bloodshed. In the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, King Dimitri has welcomed Archbishop Rhea and her knights, who were driven out of Garrick Mach to the kingdom capital. As they work to build a unified front, the war with the Empire rages on to the west. Meanwhile, Claude, leader of the Alliance, staves off Imperial intervention by strategically stirring up conflicts between Leicester lords in an effort to feign neutrality. As events unfold, Edelgard and her Black Eagle strike force begin to take action in an attempt to break the war's current state of deadlock.
You.
Uh-oh.
How long do you intend to sleep? Your body is awake. Your eyes must open now, and you must find the strength to stand upon those legs of yours. Like so much rain, a pool of blood has fallen to the ground. As spears and arrows pierce the earth, it weeps. And even now, it weeps. In order to survive, they kill. And so the people of this world are lost in an abyss of suffering. They weep as well. The only one who truly knows the nature of such things is I. Or rather, you.
Excuse me? Are you saying you have forgotten who I am? How dare you? Get on your feet. Right now. I'll coddle you no more. You are just like a child, always needing me to hold your hand.
Ugh, right.
Hey, are you awake? We're in a village at the base of the monastery. What are you doing in a place like this? I honestly didn't expect to find someone floating away down the river.
Garrick Mach is upstream of here, but that place was abandoned.
Huh? You don't know? The Church of Seros isn't there anymore, though there have been some folks still living there in the 5 years since... well, you know, regardless, the Imperial Army has taken over now.
5 years?
Are you feeling alright? You didn't hit your head or anything, did you? It's the ethereal moon of the year 1185. It's been nearly 5 years since the monastery fell. Tomorrow was supposed to be the Millennium Festival, but who's got time to think about things like that? Yeah, that's what I said. But with the war and the Archbishop still missing it all, I doubt there's a soul to be found who has enough blessings worth counting. Hey, slow down, will ya? Where do you think you're going? Are you crazy? The Imperial Army is there. Come on, I promise I won't say you're a coward. Just forget about going anywhere near the monastery. You just remember I tried to stop you. Got it? It's not on my conscience if you wind up dead. Students? You really are crazy, aren't you? There aren't any kids anywhere near that place anymore. Unbelievable.
"5 years ago to the day. If things had continued on as they were, today would have been the Millennium Festival."
Halt! Who's there?
Dun dun dun.
It can't be. Professor? Is it really you? But I searched everywhere and never found a trace. My teacher. What have you been doing all this time? Where have you been?
I was sleeping.
Joking? At a time like this?
Blushing.
You do realize it's been 5 years since you disappeared. Do you have any idea how guilty I felt? How broken my heart was? I searched high and low after you vanished. Although there was no proof, I somehow knew you were alive. All this time, I led everyone as best I could, and fought with all my heart. It's been a difficult path to walk alone. Welcome back, my teacher. I'm so happy that you're safe.
Woo!
5 years. Such a short time, but it feels like an eternity ago. Do you still feel the way you did all those years ago?
Oh, yeah.
You said then that you would fight at my side no matter how many enemies we should amass. As for me, my resolve has not faltered. I'm determined as ever to see this through to the end. I will defeat the false goddess. I will save this world from those creatures and give humanity its freedom back. So, my teacher, are you prepared to stand with me? I thank you. Truly. Now then, I assume you understand the situation at hand, yes?
I really was asleep.
Another joke? Or are you telling the truth? I suppose you must be. In that case, I'll tell you all that has transpired as you slumbered these past 5 years. And that is where we are now. The war is at a stalemate. Dimitri is the new king of Fargus. It's clear that his territory will continue to support the church. Meanwhile, Claude's leadership has thrown the Alliance into chaos. He maintains neutrality in their internal conflict. The situation has created a deadlock. We've been awaiting an opportunity for our squadron to return to the monastery. With you in the fray, I believe the state of the war will shift immediately. The church, as well as the kingdom and the Alliance. The time has come to eliminate them all. Although we were of different houses, we were companions who lived and learned together. Some of our ranks are hesitant to battle against them, and against the people of their homelands. However, knowing that you're alive is sure to raise their spirits. Good. Well then, I believe it's time for a little reunion. The Black Eagle Strike Force never lost faith. They knew you were alive and have been awaiting your return. Let's not keep them waiting any longer.
Well, that was interesting, wasn't it?
Well now, that face is certainly familiar. I am glad to see you alive and well, Professor.
Professor! It's me, Bernie! Do you remember me? I can't believe you're here!
I can't believe it! Is this a dream? Can we really be this lucky?
This is not dreaming. Our professor is with us again. Welcome to the back. I mean, welcome back.
Our group isn't the same without you. I am overjoyed to see you again.
It's been so long. Seeing you again fills my heart with hope.
Great. Now everything will be easy. That's great you're safe, Professor. I'm deeply, deeply moved.
Quite the reunion, isn't it, Professor? Everyone's happy to see you.
Come on, Edelgard. You must be happier than all of us combined.
And she blushes.
She took it really hard when you disappeared, Professor.
Of course, we did our very best in your absence. And there was never a day that we doubted you would return to us.
Edelgard has been leading us as Emperor, but after you disappeared, it became apparent that you were her anchor.
It gives me regret to be admitting this, but our power is not enough. The only one who can be meeting Edelgard's expectations is you, Professor.
Most impressive of all is your uncanny ability to bring a smile to everyone's face.
In the years since you vanished, we have not lost anyone from our ranks.
We all longed for your presence and your leadership, myself included.
It seems fitting to view this as a new beginning for the Black Eagle Strike Force. We already have our target.
Yes, we must eliminate the Alliance before moving on to fight the Kingdom and the Church. However, that doesn't necessarily mean we must occupy the entirety of the Alliance. House Rican stands against the Empire. Therefore, our target is Deirdre, the aquatic capital.
We must cross the Aramid River, which separates the Empire and the Alliance. To do that, we must take the largest bridge across it. The Great Bridge of Murden. Murden connects the monastery and the Imperial capital to the east. It is the shortest route there.
An Alliance stronghold
sounds like a lot of
has been built
walking.
at the Great Bridge. We'll take that and then head north. At the same time, we must defeat the one who defends it, Judith von Daphne. If we can also take control of Daphne territory, it would be greatly beneficial to us. Prepare yourselves. The next battle will be a momentous one. Join me, my friends, as we begin our journey to bring peace and solace to this war-ravaged world.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
Singing is nice, isn't it? The only thing is, I'd prefer to do it without an audience.
Professor, let me sing for you. Do you not like my voice? It would make a Pegasus dance with joy.
Oh, boy. And we will be stopping there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We are finally in part 2. We are in the war arc. So yeah, not much longer to go. It's been a while since I have played, even though I have played this game several times. But I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, click that like button, leave us a comment. As always, guys, this is Canaan. Me and Jess love you all very, very much. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. See ya.